Welcome to another episode of Louisa TV. The theme for this week is, should I follow my heart or my head? Should I follow my internal guidance system or my analytical mind? And what it simply comes down to is, should I follow love or should I be controlled by fear? So often we're faced with choices, major life choices. Should I marry Susie or Paul? Am I ready for more children? Should I buy this house? Should I take this career? Should I buy this car? And while the analytical mind can be wonderful for minor things like, where did I leave my diary, or where did I leave my keys, or where did I leave my book? The heart, the intuition, the soul knows all of us and can offer us the greatest probability of the best event occurring for our soul's higher purpose. There is the option to fail and fall, but there's also the option to fly. And can you really fail? There is no right or wrong choice. One choice might take you down a longer highway or a longer road or a route, and it may take many lives to complete to your end destination, and the other, you may get there a little quicker. This has come up for me this week, that I have a big choice to make, a decision to make. For many people, decisions can be big or small, but can have a significant impact on their reality. So what is the heart? Well, the heart is so much more than a physical organ, the major organ of our body. The heart is felt, certainly when we fall out in love, we feel our heart flutter. When we lose love or when we have heartbreak, we feel that our heart is breaking. But our heart is so much more than a vehicle for romance. Our heart, again, knows everything about us. Our heart offers us the internal GPS, the internal guidance system to set our hearts on fire, to live a full lived life. Following our heart really leaves us with the option to have little regrets in our life. Following our heart allows us to experience greater joy than we could have ever imagined. Following our heart asks us to be vulnerable, and that can often be quite fearful. Following our heart asks us to push away the rational. It asks us to be a feeling experience and to trust in the absolute unknown and to allow the unfolding and the becoming of it. Trusting our heart asks us to remove the need to control, remove the need to have an end goal, and to show up totally and utterly as ourselves. And that can often be confronting for many people, me included. So my big choice and decision this week has filled me with fear, but also incredible joy. It's something I've wanted in my heart for a long time. And there's option A. So option A is the choice to travel to Europe. It fills me with wonder and tingles, but it also fills me with fear. I would like to travel to Europe. I would like to do some traveling around Europe, catch up with friends, and also catch up with my friend Edward. But my rational mind keeps coming back, and I guess the fears are centered around, it's not very responsible to travel in the current climate in which we're living in the world with a pandemic. What if the flights are cancelled and I can't return home for months or even years? All these probabilities and possibilities. But if I stayed, I feel that I may have regrets. If I stay, I feel a little part of me would die. It would be very responsible, and from my analytical mind, the most rational and most practical option. And then there's option B. My life is fantastic. On a physical plane, my life is very predictable and safe, and I'm very grateful for where I am now. I have a remarkable life. Everything I see around me is beautiful, but my heart yearns for more. If I stayed with option B and I stayed safe and maybe never traveled, it would kind of be like ordering vanilla ice cream over and over again. I once met a man who only ever ordered vanilla ice cream seriously. And when I asked him why, he said, because I always know what it's going to taste like. And don't get me wrong, I love ice cream and I do like vanilla ice cream, but I'd probably get sick of it if it was the only option and the only choice for me to order. What if I could do a different Louisa TV episode weekly from a different place? And what if I shared with you all my experiences, my loss, my joy, my sorrow? What if I shared with you how I got completely lost? And on a side note, I'm really bad with directions, but what if I shared with you I found my way and met the most interesting, remarkable person and had the most incredible experience, and it filled my heart with joy and wonder? And it's these special moments, these memories that we take with us. And what if I shared with you I sat in a cafe alone and I had no idea where I would be tomorrow or my tomorrows after that, but I had the most incredible meal washed down with a glass of wine. And what if I shared with you I was okay with all of that because I made this choice to live. I made the choice to live a full lived life. And I don't want regrets. And I made the choice to follow my heart. So option A or option B offers different choices. One allows me to live and one offers me to thrive. It is a big decision for me, a silly decision, but one that completely takes me out of my comfort zone. And after all these ponderings and all these thoughts, what I've realized at the end of the day, all I have to do is show up as me, show up as Louisa, and not have an end goal. Having the need to control situations or events or places, or certainly having to control me, leads to my suffering. But when I can let go and when I can release the need to have these expectations, my suffering is alleviated and my fear is alleviated and my heart soars. I also am continuing to offering intuitive readings, which I love doing. There is a bit of a wait. I do apologize. They're very popular, and in some way I've worked out how to tap into portals of worlds from the non-physical realm, the multi-dimensional realm, and offer you always guidance that you're ready to hear at this point in time, and always the guidance is of the loving highest vibration. And if you're called to find out more about that, I will leave a link in the show notes for you to have a look, or head on over to the Passion Harvest shop page for more details. So living in the heart can offer us great rewards. What is life without a little bit of fun and adventure? Do I choose option A or option B? And how I can share my experiences with you is ask you the questions: where in your life are you ready to live a little bit more? Where in your life are you ready to embrace more joy? Where in your life are you able to live more of a lived life? Where can you be more spontaneous? Where in your life can you have more of a feeling experience? Where in your life can you push aside fear and tune into your internal GPS, tune into your inner being, to your soul, and follow that? Where in your life can you follow your passions more, and this is guided by your heart? Where in your life can you step out a little bit more of your comfort zone and take a jump? I certainly know in my life, when I'm towards the end of my life, I don't want regrets. I would like to look back and say I lived life to the fullest. I embraced challenges and I turned them into and recycled them into an opportunity for growth. I followed my heart and I followed many highways and I followed love and I had so many moments, special moments, those special moments we take with us when we transition in this life. It's the emotional signatures that we take with us, not things. It made me realize why we do incarnate into this physicalness, why we don't stay in heaven or the other realms, and why, while it is beautiful and perfect, it doesn't offer us certain challenges that can evolve our evolutionary growth quite rapidly. The joy of knowing love, the joy of learning, the joy of having experiences, the joy of having the veil placed upon us, yet still surrendering to a power far greater than us in the not knowing. Our inner being, our soul knows, but our consciousness often doesn't know or understand. So do I choose option A or option B? Do I follow my future memories? Do I follow my heart? Or do I say, stay safe and continue to be happy? So many choices to make, and I wonder which one you think I might choose. And I encourage you, dear Passion Harvest community, to follow your heart a little bit more and love a little bit more, and look at areas of your life where you can live a little bit more of a full lived life. Much love to you, and I'll see you this weekend for another incredible guest interview, and until next time for Louisa TV, bye for now. And leave a comment or a question below and I definitely will answer it. Bye.